ghetto Negro at St. Vincent's that know English. So again, we want to warn Britain or Spain and Israel and Russia so they can warn the other nations the infiltration of Negro at St. Vincent's. Then also Consumer Reports, best and worst red card. So we can also prove they use St. Vincent's for the infiltration into Greg Faust's home or other people's home and stole their stuff. This is why you have, Bernardi Vagala Chancellor Carney, the impersonator with the Oyster Cracker 61 amphibious spaceman and the Blue Boy boxes. Oh, also St. Vincent's. African American male. Respect your elders. He spoke it to another African American. But if you guys don't, then look what you guys got. So again, Tom Serson, Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinlan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961 Oyster Cracker Man, Bitted Bat 4, Blue Boy Boxes, GPS Special Robo Rapist Night, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Ellery, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Morgan, Steve Jones, Doug King, Bald East Coast Negro, Freddie from Texas, Carney's Country and Western and Ghetto Life. They can prove that the African Americans using St. Vincent's and with the connection of that group of people are trying to play God and screwing up everybody's life, lying multiple times in a row that they went into the domicile and probably stole from Jay Beswick, Greg Faust, Paul Puller, Ron Miller, Jewish Colonel Mel Gold, Colin Powell, and other people running ghetto-style gangster God through St. Vincent's and other institutions of religion and ruined everyone's life. That's all you guys have done, Bernardo LaChance. And they run around thinking that nobody else gets the information, but they do. They pay money for it. So, Perlita and Bernard, your style here, after rape and mutilation and stealing people's shit, because that's what you did, Bernard, multiple times, trying to assert that you're some big badass, means you're a dumb fuck. So again, we can prove the infiltration by Greg Faust simply by Country and Western and, they're searching for, making carnivore against girls that wanted to be vegetarian, which is probably what they set up for the Jews or the Russians. So we warn England, Spain, Russia, who else? Italy, France, Israel, of the Bitted Bat 4 Carney and their, rape and torture and mutilation machine to try to make them God. So Jackson's, O.J. Simpson's, Wayne Williams, you have problems. Because you fucked over the wrong people, and that's all you guys do on the East Coast, West Coast the whole time. So yes, those families, there are families that can prove that you guys screwed them over. Also, the Hiltons, Bowmans, and Kennedys can prove that you guys screwed them over. It used to be nice until you guys moved in and started lying and fighting Carney's Country and Western and Ghetto Life. So Bernardo LaFagala Chance, Conman, Nella Freeman, and Attila Man, All American, your operation is compromised by your own military, police, officers, firefighters, doctors, and teachers, and well, those people you guys took, Karen and Stan, and Attila Man, Joe, Harry, Britches, Marktown Geico Joe, your little regime, Dave and Perlita, and they tried to play God with it, and some people don't want the African Americans to play God with it. And that's you guys' whole operation through religion, because you guys defied those people who actually were building in another direction. So they let you, Bernardo LaFagala Chance. And like I said, everything out of the four of your stinky people's, the four of you men's stinky mouths, David and Perlita, ghetto style, means you're full of shit.